Yo, what up? What up? What up? How we doing? How are we doing? Okay. What's the deal? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hold you out. I wish I hold you out. I get some money. What's up, Tone? That was Abraham Lincoln's assassination. When is it? Probably not, because I don't even know when it is. Here at work, trying to watch the fights. Oh, they're on right now? What channel? What channel the fight's on? Pimping boys is crazy. Whatever makes money, right? Telling you, man. Shit is pushing me to do stuff I used to do. That's human. Hey, man. It's on YouTube. Let's see. What's it called? The Grand Prix? Let's see what we got here. Watch the broadcast of WBC Grand Prix. Okay, let's see. 2,000 people watching. Way more than me. Did anybody fight? Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll keep it on in the background, but I mean, my uncle was an OG. My uncle OG was a pimp in prison, shit crazy. I love how Mason be on every top rank card. This is something I'm gonna watch the highlights on. This is something I'm gonna watch the highlights on. You guys make highlight jokes. This will be a highlight watch, if even that. Right, Moon Man? We're trying to. What is this shit? Who are these people? I don't watch amateur fights. Why would I watch? I would rather sit here and talk about Sam Langford than watch that shit. Right? Yeah, of course you can. You could definitely get burned out young. Absolutely. Happens all the time. And you don't see signs. You don't show the signs of it until later. You know what I'm saying? So you at work, Eon? What's going on? Making the screens? The Grand Prix for fighters with less than 10 fights, if I recall. Ah, even more reason not to watch it. What? Like, what are we doing? You can't wait for that fight? Why? The ring ain't gonna want to hire you with that attitude. Is it the ring who's got those WBC? That's a good point. That's a good point. They don't want to hire me anyway. So, I mean, I got it all right now in the background here. Right now, it's just showing me Connor Ben. Oh, this is the ring. Yeah, okay. Well, right now it's just showing me Connor Ben. That's all it's showing me is Connor Ben. Giving a shit about Connor. Did you guys see what Connor Ben's? I mean, Eubanks' dad just said? Vicious. It's WBC X Riyadh, not the Ring. Yeah, but it's being broadcasted on the Ring magazine. So, and as you know, the Riyadh owns the Ring. So, same shit. Same old shit. Different day. I'm assuming TBV is live, hence the lack of participation in here. I don't even follow them anymore. I wouldn't even know if they're live. You didn't see what Eubanks Sr. said? Well, play it. It's fucked up. Here it is. Fucked up. And he says it was such hate in his eyes. It's a nut job. Let me see. I'll play it for you guys. Hold on. Here it is. It's 8 minutes long. That's too long. Here, I'll play this one for you. I want this pause. All right, I'll play this one for you guys. It's fucked up what he says. Here.
How could you do that to them? How could you do that? I know you have, what, 2 children? How could you do that to them? Because they're going to listen to you and they say, well, if Dad does it, then I can do it. Junior, you're smashing an egg against this guy's face. I taught you that. I didn't teach you that. Who taught you that? Did Karen teach you that? Who taught you that? That's disgraceful. I can have. That's disgraceful.
Look at the hate in his eyes. Watch.
I can have. I'm gonna stand in your corner. You must say mad. I'm gonna stand in your corner. You must say mad. You must be mad. I would never be in your corner. You're a disgrace. You must be mad. I would never be in your corner. You're a disgrace. You're smashing an egg in someone's face, and then you're trying to justify it. There's no justification for that. There's nothing noble about that.
That's his fucking father. Like, that's his father. How, like, picture your father sitting there and talking, like, saying that to you. That's his pops, who doesn't talk to him. Talk about daddy issues. He was like, you must be mad. That's a disgrace. You must be mad. That's a disgrace. Who taught you that? I didn't teach you that, Junior. Why? Like, you could take the fucking bass out your voice and the hate out your eyes. Why the hate in your eyes? That look, I don't know, man. That hurt. That was. I have a fucking son. I could never. Even if I'm disappointed in something he does, I'm not gonna go on a camera and say that, and I'm not gonna ignore his ass. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. That was fucked up, right, guys? That was fucked up. Rude. Mad rude. Yeah, but you know, and that's, you don't need to let the world know that. You need to talk to your son in private. That's fucking corny. Whatever it is, it's corny. There you go. That's right, Mo. Mo hit it on. You could see Eubank had mad issues. I don't know who it was with, but he was a ticking time bomb back in his day. Him and Nigel Benn were both out of their fucking minds. I mean, it's not fair if you don't know the reason they fell out. Eon, you don't have kids yet. So you can't trust me. You don't understand. And look, you could be one of the. You don't seem like a dirtbag to me, Eon. You seem like you're going to be a good father if you have kids. But I don't know you that well. But I do know you don't have kids, so you don't know. Unless you're a dirtbag parent, you don't treat your kids like that. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. That's just fucked up. He would never win a world title, but he was the best fighter of all his brothers. Yeah, he's been shitting on him. I think he's jealous because, Eubank Jr. is kind of a pretty boy. I mean, he got that fake hair tattoo, which I thought about getting. But other than that, he's a good-looking dude. He's tall. He's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's way better. He doesn't have that weird fruity lisp that his pops has. My father was jealous of me a little bit. I think he's jealous of his son. My father was like that with me. I think he's jealous of his son. I do. When we look at the two, they don't look not even a spit related. The two of them. Neither does the Bens. To be fair, although they have a good relationship, Connor, Ben, and Nigel don't look related at all to me either. But especially Eubank, like there's something slightly maybe, but nah, they don't look related at all. I think his dad's just jealous. Yeah, his pops had a better career, of course. The dad is a better fighter, sure, but not. You guys, jealousy comes in all different packages. He could be jealous, again, of the way the dude looks. He could be jealous of, there's so many things to be jealous of. So many things that don't make sense. Unless that's your particular trauma, you don't get it. I do know he's jealous. Because, what really breeds contempt and disgust? You know what I'm saying? I get if his son was a murderer and he's on there like, oh, I can't believe he did that. That's so disappointing. I never raised him to, I still love him, but I can't. That's one thing. But this is just disgust. Over putting an egg in someone's face, it's come on. And you weren't, and he wasn't talking to him before that. That's why that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They haven't talked in 2 years, and he wasn't going to be in his corner even before the egg. So don't act like it's the egg. That's a load of shit. My thinking is my thinking. Your thinking is your thinking. You don't have to agree with me. I don't see a resemblance at all. At all. He's a milk merchant. I don't know what that means, but that sounds funny. The milkman made a deposit at Eubank's household, and Eubank Sr. knows. Oh, that's what you mean. I got you. So it's not even the real father? Well, that would make it less painful for Eubank Jr. if he finds out, well, at least the dude shitting on you isn't your real father. Marco, that's clearly not reason they fell out, though. No, the milk isn't the reason the egg isn't the reason they fell out. They've been done falled out. The dude has issues. Eubank is open, senior, with having, being suicidal. He has a lot of demons. And to take that shit out on your child is fucked up. And it's that simple. He has a lot of demons. And I'm not going to criticize him for having demons, but to shit on your own child. Now, look, you're right. We don't know for sure. Maybe Junior banged his girl and punched him in the face and kicked him in the nuts while he's sleeping. Maybe there's some crazy shit that went down, but nah. Yeah. They haven't talked in 2 years. I was just saying that. They don't look alike to me at all. I'm with you, CJ. Yeah, right. That's a fact. Both of those guys have a healthy injection of cracker in them. That's a fact. They're crackered up. There's definitely a splice of saltine up in there. Senior is a pompous ass. Exactly. Who thinks he should be eating crumpets and tea with his king? He's insecure. He's had tons of issues with I think with substance abuse, with suicidal thoughts, with depression. He's and this is all open. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But taking that shit out on your son, when you have kids, you'll see. My thinking is fucked. Coming from the guy who talks the way you do. Okay. Nah, Eubank Sr. proposed to his mom live on air after he beat Ben for the title. Karen's been his day one. Who's Karen? When he said Karen, I didn't know what he meant. Who is that? Who's Karen? He goes, who taught you that? Did Karen teach you that? So this will give more insight what the fuck's going on here. Who the fuck is Karen, Mo? So I can understand what the hell's going on. Because whoever Karen is, that seems like it's the root of this resentment. Because why the fuck you bringing up somebody named Karen? Is that a dude's last name or a woman's first name? I can't tell. Eubank Sr. should just wish his kid. That's what I'm saying. Or just say, no, I'm not going to be there. Be classy. You know what the classy thing to do? Mr. Classy Brit? I don't want to comment on this. I wish him luck, but I can't be there. It's family business. You know what I mean? That's the same shit that you guys here, certain people here would want me to go on and fucking start talking about Ness all back and forth. Like, that's kind of shit that people like. That's kind of dysfunctional shit people like. But there's a classy way to do things, and there's a man way to do things. And definitely not a man to talk about your son like that in public. Rolly's a bum. Nice pivot, and he is. Well, not a bum. We don't use the bum word. He's limited talent. His skills are limited. Has to be his mother. Well, let's see. Looks like Karen is Senior's wife. His birth mother or his remarried wife? If it's not Junior's birth mother, why the fuck's he bringing up his stepmother? I'm very confused right now. Matrone is it? So why is he bringing up? Oh, Karen is his mom. Is Senior still married to his mother? All right, now you guys are gonna make me look this shit up. Good Lord. Okay, you guys are gonna make me look it up because nobody gives me any real fucking answers here. All right, let's do it. Chris Eubank Jr. I spelled that wrong, but it still came up. All right, here we go. Chris Eubank Jr. Okay. Parent, mother, Karen. Okay. At the age of 16, Chris Eubank Jr. and his brother Sebastian moved to the United States to live with their guardian named Iran Hulton. Oh, so the father got rid of him at 16. Good parenting. It was explained by their mother, Karen, as a paper adoption, as a means to gaining the two brothers dual citizenship without the need to marry. Okay, so Karen is their mother. All right, now let's see something here. Let's go to Chris Eubank Sr. There he is. How old is he? I'll say one thing. He looks great for 58. Look at that hairline. That's the kind of hairline I would have if my shit grew in. Wow. Glad he shaved that. That's Stephen A. Smith. I think he's Stephen A. Smith's blood brother. All right. Let's see. Let's go to spouse. No. Personal life. Let's go to personal life. Oh, bankruptcy. Well, I'm about to be with him, but let's go to personal life. Eubanks met his first wife, Karen. Ah, so they're divorced. Wait, they had 4 children. Chris, right? Okay, so Karen is Chris's mother, but they are divorced because he says first wife. Eubank is a cousin of English. Okay, Eubank was involved in a fatal collision when he lost control of his London car, road killing. Oh shit, he killed somebody. He was convicted of driving without Duke, so he was driving recklessly and killed somebody. Karen petitioned for the divorce. Okay, so that's why he brought her up. That wouldn't make sense that they're married. And he's like, Karen, that was clearly some resentful shit. Adopted nickname. Eubank adopted the nickname of his deceased father, English. Probably, okay. Eubank was, okay. That's all we got? All right. Let me see something. Chris Eubank, substance abuse. Chris Eubank Sr., substance abuse. Chris Eubank Sr. defends Connor Ben. All right, whatever. I'm gonna stop with this. So it seems like, yeah. So Junior was moved to the U.S. because they tried to get him citizenship and to further his boxing career at 16. What parent's gonna move their kid? Like, look, that's not the craziest thing in the world, but obviously he's been out of his life for a while, and the mother and it seems like the father is. Why are you bringing up? Why are you saying? Who taught you that? Your mother? Who says that shit? Like, that's like some 80s shit that our parents did. Goofy. Yeah, I don't know if you have to, you might be right for once. There might be no substance abuse. I thought there was. There was definitely depression. Let me see. Chris Eubank Sr. Depression. Yeah, okay. So he was admitted. So I was right about that. He was admitted into the mental health hospital, Chris Eubank Sr., in 3 years ago. So I was right about that. But is there substance abuse? Didn't see any either when I did that. Eubank failed drug test. Connor Bennett. Yeah, it doesn't seem. Chris Eubank. I heard he was like a big cokehead. Let me see. Maybe that was totally wrong. Killing him. What's in the ring? Moment, Chris Eubank. Okay. So I guess there is no substance abuse, but there's a lot of mental health issues. So that's important to note. You know what I'm saying? So junior adopt, yeah, it's weird. Senior looks good for age, hard to believe. Yeah, he's not. He's not. It seems like he wasn't a substance abuser, but he was a lot of mental issues. What's wrong with moving your son where better training? No, there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, at that age. For me, my opinion, 16 is not bad. I wouldn't move my kid at like 8 or 9. That's just me, though. Luka Doncic was playing professionally. But yeah, no, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. I don't understand why he's bringing up his. That's just whack to me, man. I would never do that. But senior and junior to Harlem Eubank fight 2 weeks. Is Harlem any good? I've never really seen him fight. That's a cool name, though. Especially if that's where they moved to. I don't think they moved to Harlem, though. You know what I mean? I don't think they moved to Harlem. So. Yo, Chicago, why are you being so negative today? What's going on? You seem extra negative. You having a bad day or something? I've been having a bad day every day for quite a while, so try not to take it out on other people. Senior and junior was at Harlem Eubank fight like 2 weeks ago. Oh, they were both there? They didn't talk, though, probably, right? All he was saying was me or your mother. Oh, really? Because it sounded to me like that was more of an accusation, like, well, your mother, who taught you that? Your fucking mother? Like, that's what it sounded like to me. Definitely sounded like, it didn't sound like we didn't. It was like, did she do that because it's something she would do? But again, it's just interpretive. Who knows? Can the father and son fight? They could, I guess. I mean, I think 58 is a little too old. We saw what Mike Tyson had just happened when he tried to fucking fight somebody at 58. And Evander. Tyson, I think, had bad knees. Evander was just old. Like, Evander looked, when Belfort beat the shit out of him, even though Belfort, a lot of people are claiming he was on Capri Suns, he fucked him up. Belfort tried to take his head off. But that he's a non-fighter. You know what I mean? You would think that since he's a non-fighter and he was also in his 40s and Holyfield's, you think it kind of evened out, but it didn't. Senior was a super middleweight, man. Middleweight, super middleweight. Yeah, he was one of the greatest. Funny enough, I think Nigel Benn had a better career and was a better fighter overall. But when they fought, Eubank got the better of him both times. Triangle theory again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. He killed somebody. That they said that's part of his trauma. Killing somebody in the ring, and also obviously the car accident thing. I seen Junior fight and I wasn't impressed. He's not bad. I mean, he looked good. I didn't like when he started trying to when Roy trained him because he was like trying to literally carbon copy Roy, and I think it looked goofy. Like you got to have that 1 in a trillion skill set if you're going to carbon copy Roy, because Roy's style was based on his skill set. Like I was able to carbon copy Roy a little bit, a lot actually, because I had those reflexes. I'm not saying I was like Roy. I wasn't as good as Roy, but there's certain people, and let me bounce past them. Forgot. I disagree. Eubank was more complete fighter. Ben was just a crude puncher. Well, you can disagree, but who had a better career? I said he was a better fighter overall, based on his career. Now I could be wrong. Let's see. You could be right. I gotta brush up on my. All right, let's do Nigel, Ben, box rec. Let's just do a quick look at the box recs. All right, so off Jump Street, 42 wins, 5 losses. Got knocked out 4 times. 83. That, my friends, is very impressive. 83% knockout ratio. 5'9". He fought mostly at, super middle, and he's probably started at middle. Yeah, middle and super middle. Super middle almost his whole career. Second fight, super middle. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over the victories and the. Let me turn this on. All right, let's keep going until we see somebody we know. When did he win his first belt? Quinones was a good win. Remember him, but nothing crazy yet. Iran Barkley, knockout, great win. Eubank knocked him out. I don't know any of these fucking people. Eubank, then they fought to a draw in the second fight. McClellan, obviously. So McClellan and Iran Barkley. Steve Collins beat him. Oh, so you know what? You might be right, Mo. Now let's go to Eubank's career. Okay. He one more loss, but didn't get knocked out. Way less knockout percentage. But now let's see. What did he fought at? Oh wow, he started at 54 even. Then he went from 58 to 71. But let's see any of these names that we might know here. Cronin, I've heard of. Kid Milo, I remember him. Nigel Benn, his first good victory. Gary Stretch, that's a poor name if I've ever heard one. Michael Watson, good wins, but not. Tony Thornton, good win. Wendell Holmes, Nigel Benn. Okay. So far, Steve Collins beat them both. This Steve Collins was beating everybody. Cracker. Joe Galzaki lost to him. Okay. I'm still going to stand by what I said, Mo. I'm going to stand by it. Nigel Benn beat G-Man and Iran Barkley. Eubank only beat Nigel Benn. I'm going to go with what I said initially. He had a better career. My opinion. Not by a lot, but he had a better career. Brits are disrespectful, good for TV. Americans are quite quiet and boring. Can't speak right at press conferences. Latino boxers are exciting. Okay. Both those men could give Canelo a great fight and would destroy. Well, yeah, Berlanga they'd beat, but Thornton fought Roy Jones. I remember that. And Roy put a vicious, merciless ass whooping on him. Y'all must have forgot. Let's see. Ben had a better resume only because he had better management, fought more Americans. Well, now what? So now we're doing stipulations? I don't know why he had it, but he had it. Better resume. Again, though, not a lot better, but better resume and a way harder puncher. Once went in a deep float tank for an hour and the plug got stuck for a week. Doc told me to open my fucking ears. Okay.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Can't be the name who beats shit with. Well, maybe. Not Eubank. No, Eubank beat Watson. Watson beat Ben. KO'd him, I believe. I don't know. Roy Jones and Tony didn't fight any of the top Brits. Wrong side of the street politics. Well, not really so, Mo. I believe by the time Roy and James were hot, those Brits were kind of old, like not relevant. Maybe not, though. I don't know what I said, but I stand on it. I think Eubank is overall not as good of a fighter or career as Ben. Both. And after doing my research, I still believe that. But again, they were close. I'm not saying it was a blowout. Which is weird because Eubank didn't hit nearly as hard. You know, it just goes to show you what boxing is. We could do it today. I'm down. Let's do it. We could do it. Anybody want to put in any last minute? Otherwise, we'll do it. I'm down at the end of this stream, we'll do it. Eubank slightly under Tony in skills. Slightly. Oh, boy. Guy could fight. Sturdy Eubank. I don't think he's slightly under Tony. I think he's... Nah. Tony was such a unicorn. Eubank didn't have that kind of defense. Eubank didn't have that kind of counterpunching ability. I mean, he was good, but he wasn't at that level, in my opinion. I know, right? That's true. Didn't Joe Galzaki end up being a heavyweight? No. No. He never... Joe Galzaki never fought past light heavy. Eubank was literally a killer. But statistically, Bailey, not a power puncher. Statistically. Statistically, not a power puncher. Now, here we go. Let's see. Let's watch the Eubank versus Ben highlights. Is this top rank? Here we go. Let's watch some of these highlights here. This is the first fight.
Plays resumed, and they add the extra seconds in to the end of the round.
Nope.
Now that was a good body punch.
Nope. Off Jump Street, he almost crippled him. Swole up his liver like hepatitis B, but let's keep going.
I think the punch he complained about might have been low, and if I had to be punched low, I wouldn't want Nigel Benton.
That by the way, that receding upslope flat top looks so ridiculous. But maybe I'm just jealous because I'm bald too.
The one who was doing it.
This has got to be the worst highlight I've ever seen. I'm sorry, I can't keep watching that shit. Terrible. That's the worst highlight I think I've ever seen in my life. Who made that?
And let's hope.
All right, let's go a little further in here.
Shoot you, Bang, just as it landed, base head's cleared.
That was in the beginning.
He banged that left hook to
Here we go.
thumb size under Ben's left.
Ooh, you kind of left that. Nigel's good counter puncher.
He's trying to draw leads. There he goes.
He's
Draws
getting
the
counter punch. Ooh, swelling up his liver.
Frank, are you surprised at what's happening in this fight? I'm very surprised, but Eubank's a very cool and calm and character and a very fit.
Yeah, he is
Well, I
smart.
think it's,
well as
body
the sponsorship
press.
of the Daily Mirror.
A lot of Eubank's character slip in there, I don't know, but that's the
Royal Jewels.
This is to be a master of the noble art.
Oh,
Almost came out on a
Oh.
a little bit of a slip. He's argued. Yeah, exactly. This is to be a master of the noble art. Oh, right. Almost
see
came
there
out on a
again. Ooh, so he hit him there again because Eubank bends back, so he kind of gives him the back of his head. This is a good fight. I should do a video on this fight. This is probably where it ends. Oh, no, he's okay. Oh, yeah, it's the eye. That was an early stoppage. All right. What do we think? Bit of an early stoppage? What do we think? Bit of an early stoppage. It seemed like Ben lost because his eye. Yeah, his eye was fucked, but his eye was swollen, I believe, from getting hit. Right? Wasn't a headbutt, so part of the game. Richard Steele saying no more. Yeah, that was Richard Steele. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, that makes sense. Boxing Guru, that is my opinion. I've watched several of his fights. Many, in my opinion, very skilled. I don't know, man. It looked like a bit of an early stoppage because they were both going back and forth. But he was hurting him. It was hitting him. That eye was all swollen. So. Here's a better highlight reel. Mute the music, though. I mean, we just saw it. I'm going to do it again. And their second fight was a draw. I don't know who really should have won that one. Because we obviously didn't. You hating on Eubank? Me? What you mean? I ain't hating on nobody. I thought it was a close fight. It looked like Ben was doing more damage, but Eubank hurt him more. You know what I mean? Like Ben was landing more hard thumping shots, but they weren't really hurting Eubank, except for that one knockdown. Whereas Ben looked like he was getting hurt more easily, which is interesting. Maybe because Eubank was catching him coming in. Yeah, I should. Maybe I will. Nah, Boots isn't above Bam. He could be at some point. I'm an undercover hater. Nah, Ben Barkley's must-see TV in round 1. Ben versus Barkley. I mean, Barkley had so many fights like that where he would just, you know, just go to war with people. Boots shouldn't even be pound for pound. There's an argument for that. Damn, why is there only 11 people? What the hell's going on? Maybe people got bored watching these old clips. I'm FW. Fucking with, I assume. But I'm not big on him being top. Why not? Why shouldn't he be top 5 pound for pound? Must see TV. Barkley versus Ben. All right, let's see. Barkley versus Ben highlight. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Top Rank will definitely flag me. They love flagging me, motherfuckers. Let's see. This is Tony. Here we go. Barkley versus Ben. Let's see. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna fucking do it. They're gonna flag me. They flag me on everything now because their contract is up with ESPN and they're like pissed. So they're trying to flag everything. Bam is like 8. Okay. Bam was a top rank. Well, top rank. And it's only temporary because as soon as their contract ends with ESPN, I don't think they have claim to any of this shit. And then I could keep doing it. This is just, I don't know when the contract ends, but that's probably when they'll stop flagging me. They always do that shit. I mean, they don't understand that my videos make people go and watch the whole thing. That, like, literally you'll get a view out of mine instead of just blocking me. Because I'm probably getting more views than fucking Top Rank, at least on Instagram. Is Bam even lineal? Oh, I can't imagine how he's not. But he might not be. Who knows? That shit is all confusing. Who knows? Eubank fought Eddie Hearn's dad? Oh, I thought you said verse. You said was with. I was like, what? Bam. 4 weight classes. Bam, 4 weight classes, 3 belts, and a ring. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, damn. 10 people up in this bitch. Son of a bitch. Only the most down or around. Yeah, weird. Why only 10 people? It was at like 20 something. And then when I started playing these old videos, I don't think Bam ready for Inoue. That's 2 weight class jump. He should fight Nakatani. Your metaphors need recent culture references, rappers, pop, and movies. Your views would double. Maybe. Problem is, I don't have any recent culture references, so there's that. I have some. You should do a video on Eubank versus Watson 2. Eubank put Watson in a coma after 2 wars. Yeah, I was going to ask you, is Nino Brown the only fictional drug dealer you know? The only one I like. I don't know shit about current pop culture. Yeah, I know a little bit, but not much. You know, you hear shit like the Drake and the Kendrick beef, and I made a current reference. Nobody ever got it about Method Man. I said he beat him. He gave him a vicious beating like he was dating Method Man's daughter. Nobody picked that one up, and that's current. Method Man's not current, but that's current. It just happened. Where Method Man beat up his daughter's, like, or they got into a fight. Her daughter's baby daddy at, I don't know where they got into a fight, at a gym or something. Katy Perry just went to space for 10 minutes. Okay. I wish I can go to space. That'd be nice. Not recent culture, then you have to do some research. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's a lot of the young guys who come in here, like Dwayne and a couple of the other young guys. Even Eon puts me up on the young shit. Them chicks go Them chicks didn't go to space, bruh. Katy Perry had some classic tatas, museum worthy. Wasn't really my thing, but I get you. I get you. What's today? Thursday? All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Who you know who Omar is? You know who Omar is? Ghost. No. Who's Omar Ghost? No idea. Yeah, Dolly Parton did have a rack. Still does. She's pretty old now, but you know. Racks never age. Well, they do age. Gravity affects the racks. Big time. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Yeah, the Boxing Voice is live. And they only have 300 people watching. So there's something going on lately. I told you guys my views have dropped significantly over the last 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know why. I think it's the screeching halt in boxing. I should be fucking doing basketball too, man. Yeah, you started too early today, Marco, plus boxing. That's what I'm saying. It's in a coma. That's the problem. Just got on here and I'm speaking of all these big poop cunts. You ever do a meeting with ESPN? Yep, I did. Doesn't seem like anything's going to happen with that, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Sorry. Anyway. What up? Nah, Ryan's not getting KO'd. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. Not catching up with the WBC tournament. I mean, I have it on right here. I mean, who the fuck is Sabar and Mosquera? Like, I'm watching it right now. I mean, okay. It's not bad, but The Wire references that series. Make ESPN respect you. Demand your respect. Who is Ryna? You know who he's talking about. Patience. ESPN is analogous. 6-0 bad bitch. They're going to come off thirsty for you. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Something's going to happen. Who knows what, though? Who knows what? Bailey's waiting for Lint to end. Maybe it's ended. I don't know. Oh, Ryna. I spelled it wrong. Okay. Thank you. Ryna. That's kind of a cool name, actually. It says my son Steve and my daughter Ryna. Ryna. I'm all for history, but them old videos might be running folks away. Maybe. What else are we gonna put on? There's nothing happening now. There's no new videos. They ain't shit. So what else are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I like the Munguia guy. Been busy at work, but caught his fight. When you get your show, bring me on twice a month as your thug correspondent. You got it. I'm betting, but not you. He's betting, just not you. True. True that. Oh, shit. Played you. Played you out. Always bet the bookies. I'm the bookie now, right? I'm the bookie. I like how Vlog and CJ had a bet. CJ finally won it. Should we do the fucking raffle even though nobody's in here? Guess it can't hurt, right? What do you guys think? Should we wait till tonight? Till there's more people? Or should we just do it now? I know Eon wants it done. I don't even know if he's still in here anymore. Oh, yeah, he's in here. Do it. If Mo is lineal trivia champ, I got to be the lineal betting favorite. Get it over with? Okay. You guys want to do it? What do you think? There's only 15 of you in here. Sad. Okay, I mean, and we could keep going for the Tyson gloves. We'll get that. We can keep going with the raffle for that then. After this shit. After this shit. Okay. Top players. All right. Well, fuck it. Do the raffle now. Let's do the raffle now. See if I give a shit. See if I give a shite. All right, let's get all of them in. All of them in. Boom. All right. Sugar Ray. Gloves. Raffle. I'll just do Sugar Ray. Leonard gloves. All right. All right. All right. We ready? Ready to do this raffle? I hope, Marco, I watch channels play. Yeah. I appreciate it. All right, here we go, guys. About to do the raffle. The raffle is on. It's on. Ian's been waiting for this. All right, ready? You see here all the people. CJ Rich, Eon. Okay, Eon. Here we go. Sugar Ray Leonard raffle. Should we play some music? Let's play some music for it. Scooter one. Here, watch this. I'll do the second one. Polo Buck. Third one. CG. Wow. I don't even know who Scooter was. He has one entry. There he is. Scooter, one entry. Wow. Maybe we should have waited. He put in one entry literally like yesterday. That's your a lot. Nah, that's not your alias. I remember the dude Scooter. Well, he doesn't come in here much, so if he doesn't claim it, I don't know what we're gonna do. Chalk one up for the good guys. Damn, Scooter. Scooter won. Scooter, you in here? Damn. That surprised me. Give him 24 hours? Okay. I will. Ain't that a bitch? What the fuck? CJ's always top 3 because he always has so many entries. You know? Yeah, like every time I do it, I just did it again. It was Eon, CJ, and MPO would have been 1, Crazy. Okay, well, Scooter, whoever the hell that is. Now, I remember he came in here once. Scooter, if you're out there, you won the gloves. If he doesn't claim them, Polo Buck wins because he's second. Nah, if he doesn't claim them, I'm going to do it again. 48 hours till Thursday? Huh? Today's Thursday. I know me and CJ be carrying these raffles, but I'm done if one entries keep winning. I know. What the fuck? I'm with you. I'll give it to him. He has to claim them, though. I got no problem giving it to him. He has to claim them, though. He has to claim them. If he doesn't claim them, we can't give it to him. He's barely ever in here, too, so hopefully he claims them. Damn. Yeah, like literally, I just did it again. Eon, CJ. CJ was first. Some guy named Jesus. Well, Jesus Gonzalez second. Eon was third. It's a lot of. Huh. You know what I could do if you want, Eon? Matter of fact, why don't you choose? Give me that site you talked about. I could use that site where it spins it. We could use a different site. Okay. He'll show up. That's the way the ball bounces. Yep, sometimes. Marco, either you're rigging these raffles or you need to start rigging them. Me and the End Foundation channel. True. True. Marco, what are the next matchup? Marco, what are the next matchups cards? I mean, not till what's up, Pharaoh? Not until May 2nd. Yeah, I know. Eon or CJ, if you guys want to use a different random generator site, be my guest. I'll use it. Just so you feel like it's fair. Because, you guys can find one and we can use it. Wheel of, let's see. All right, so just for fun, I'm going to put in the same entries in this one. Okay? Just for fun. And then we'll give it a roll. See? Woo! Do it again. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, you did it again. I'm going to do it again for you guys. And we'll use this one next if you want. All right, ready? All the names are in here. How do I guess I'll just all right, here we go. Let me just fresh all the names, and here we go. This is just for fun, though, obviously. See? Polo Buck would have won. You see that, CJ? Almost at you, but Polo Buck would have won that one. You guys can't blame me. You have a winner. All right. How do you do it again? Oh, here we go. Let's see what happens. Do another one. I'll use this one next. This one's kind of cool because you see all the names there. Yeah, I would have won that one. All right. Now let's do one more. So now CJ will probably win this one because that's what happens with the other one. When I do it 3 times, one of you guys always get. Yup. See, that's what happens when I use the other one. So you guys can't blame me or the fucking thing. You saw that? A one-person won in this one too. Don't blame me. Same shit happened. Out of 3, Eon and CJ won in this one as well, but so did a random person. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah, I'll do that next time, but Either way. You see what I'm saying? I could use that one next. I'm good with that one. I kind of like that one because you see all of the wheels turning on it. It's kind of cool. Let me copy it and save it. Let me copy it and save it. All right. All right. Yeah, that sucks. Bailey, I got Ryan Rowley not going the distance. Mute the sound. It's random, guys. Pay the ticket, take the ride. Yep. Scooter, don't have a wrench. He probably won't come by. I mean, how long do we give him? All jokes aside, because he almost never comes in this room. It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys choose. Should we give him 2 days, 3 days, a week, 1 day? What do you want to give him? And then we'll just do it again. And I should put that in too. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to add, from now on, I'm also going to add an amount of time that you have to claim it. That should just be something we have in there in general, in case there's randoms who don't come in much. 2 days? It's 2 days? Wait, that's not 2 days. Yeah, it is 2 days. 2 days? Okay, so far 2 days. 2 days. Okay. All right, so 2 days. And that's the rule from now on. You have, and whoever wins has 2 days to claim it. Otherwise, we do it again. And I'll specify that moving forward. See, you just learn. You learn and you add. You learn and you add. So, yep. Shit, you can put his name in the title. I mean, he has to come in. You know what I mean? Like, the point of also is like he should be part of the community, like, because views pay the bills here. You know, super chats, all that pay the bills too, but views pay the bills. If he's not giving me views, it's almost unfair for somebody who comes in every now and then to win. But it is, again, it's random. That's how it works. Yeah, I know. 2 days. I'm aware of that. Thank you. Keyshawn could get sparked out. I agree. He could, but will he? But will he? That's the question. Oh, man. All right, people, I'm going to bounce. I'll catch you guys tonight. This shit is dead end. This shit is dead. I don't know what's going on, but maybe tonight will be more popping. It's also spring break, by the way. I think that could be a part of it. Like yesterday, I didn't do the morning show because I was out doing shit for spring break with the family. So, anyway, I'll catch you guys tonight. Peace.